Yeah, don't forget to turn it back on.
And we are back. I'm Bruce Willis here, joined by Big. And interesting game we've had so far. Pittsburgh Roller Derby versus Dallas Derby Devils. Pittsburgh 61, Dallas Derby Devils 89. What is most interesting to me about this game so far is the Dallas defense has held Pittsburgh's otherwise very dangerous jammers to for them, a low-scoring half. For Pittsburgh, our lead jammer is Bigfoot with 35 points, followed up by Dangle Sauce with 24 points. Dallas Derby Devils, Heartful Metal is the lead jammer with 35 points. Wombo Combo racking up 16, and Lady Tally 15. Even though Bigfoot is the leading scorer, that is a low score for Bigfoot for a half. And to me, that is very impressive going into the second half of roller derby.
And for our first jam of the half, we've got Lady Tally jamming for Dallas and Dangle Sauce jamming for Pittsburgh. Lady Tally able to make it out of the pack, absolutely flying, but Dangle Sauce right behind her. Lady Tally making it through on the inside, picking up those 4 points. Dangle Sauce hit by number 6, G.I. Joel, able to stay upright and in play, which honestly is impressive. Able to pick up those 4 points. Lady Dangle calls it off and scoops another 3. 4 for that jam for Pittsburgh, 7 for Dallas. Pushing Dallas's lead just a little bit further.
Pittsburgh 65, Dallas 96. We'll have Omrecker jamming for Pittsburgh and Wombo Combo for Dallas.
I looked at Omrecker's name for a good hour before I realized the pun there. And I felt a little bit silly afterwards. Both jammers taking the left and the right, trying to get back and forth to find that hole. And Wombo Combo able to do it first, but both jammers neck and neck out of the pack. Wombo Combo trying to score some points, gets knocked down on the inside, helped up by number 5, Nemesis. That's one of the best things about roller derby. We're all friends here. Each jammer picking up 1 point, keeping parity between the two teams.
Bigfoot back out wearing the star for Pittsburgh. Heartful Metal jamming for Dallas. Our two leading scorers against each other here. Let's see who prevails. Bigfoot, like Gumbying backwards on his toe stop, staying in bounds at first, knocked out on the second hit. Bigfoot knocked out again.
Being targeted repeatedly by G.I. Joel on the outside, cannot find a safe side to pass.
So no lead established yet, even though Heartful Metal has made it through their initial pass. They will be eligible to score. Bigfoot trying an apex jump, didn't quite land it. Cycled back. Heartful Metal knocked out of bounds, cycled back as well. Heartful Metal trying to stay in bounds, a little spin move there, but eventually knocked out and cycled back by Pittsburgh. Bigfoot yet to make their initial pass, and 4 points for Heartful Metal. Bigfoot is having a hard time finding a gap or some space to move. Any opportunity that he sees is immediately closed by the Dallas defense.
Yeah, like you said, Dallas really does seem to have found Bigfoot's weakness and is just exploiting that, absolutely refusing to let him score points, even exit the pack.
It seems like Bigfoot, it keeps trying on the outside line and keeps getting knocked out. And I think where the difference between this team and other teams is Dallas is able to close that gap very quickly and forcing Bigfoot out of bounds. I think he was knocked out of bounds at least 5 times on that last jam, and he never made his initial pass.
Yeah, I think maybe that's what the secret is here. Bigfoot seems to be a more nimble player, able to juke back and forth really fast, but the Dallas defense is just as fast and just as jukey.
And they're big, and they are not afraid of contact. And I think those things combined are going to be difficult moving forward for Pittsburgh if they want to be victorious in this game.
All right, we've got Payback, number 64, jamming for Pittsburgh roller derby. And for the Dallas Derby Devils, we have The Dude. The Dude and number 808, Steve Sweat, receiving penalties simultaneously. That'll be 2 skaters down for Dallas, and Payback with the...
Payback looking for some offense from his pack. And they are trying, but number 99, Sparks, seems to be a tough man to move out there. And he keeps cycling back and keeping the jammer behind him. And just like that, Payback called for a track cut, which releases the Dude. So we now have our second power jam of the jam. Nice little apex jump for the Dude. There will be no lead, so this jam will go the full 2 minutes. The Dude now able to score, having made their initial pass, finding space, spun around and knocked out by number 814, Lemon. Nice hit by Lemon there. I should know Lemon by their yellow helmet, but I needed to look.
Another jammer penalty on the Dude.
So that'll release Payback, their third power jam of this jam.
An interesting pattern we're seeing. I will say some really big hits from the defense on both teams this jam. Earlier we saw number 1229 Juicebox absolutely lay out Payback. Payback making it through the pack. I believe that is their initial.
That is their initial, yeah. We might go a full 2 minute jam with no points. Nope. And they're going to award 4 points for Dallas. None for Pittsburgh, unfortunately, for them. So 66 points for Pittsburgh, 109 for...
Star covered a Quadzilla LK, who has made it out of the pack and is ready to score some points.
Dangle making it around the outside of turn 3, picking up 4 points for Pittsburgh before calling it off, leaving Dallas scoreless for this jam, which is exactly what Pittsburgh wants to do moving forward. Pittsburgh 70, Dallas 109.
Yeah, that 39-point gap can be closed by just 10 4-0 jams, which is not unrealistic, truly.
Omrecker back wearing the star for Pittsburgh. Wombo combo jamming for Dallas.
And both jammers getting caught in that melee of a pack. Number 7, Tally, getting sent to the penalty box for a back block. Omrecker out in front does end up passing Juicebox and claiming lead jammer. Wombo combo stuck in the back of the pack, recycled, has stashed that helmet cover, trying to make it through and either clear or pass the helmet cover to, unfortunately, Tally, who is in the box presently. There's another blocker down for Dallas.
Number 99, Sparks, called for a directional penalty that sent Omrecker to the floor. But Omrecker still a lead jammer, still coming back around, trying to add to Pittsburgh's score, close that gap. No pass, no penalty for Omrecker on that last go-round.
Wombo combo able to make it out, but Omrecker does catch that and calls the jam off to ensure that they keep that 8-0 jam. Dallas Derby Devils starting with 2 blockers in the penalty box.